Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing great. I got a good one for you today. We are at Rincon Point in Santa Barbara, California. Actually Carpinteria, but basically Santa Barbara County. One of the most famous surf spots in the world, although there's no surf right now, but this is just a cool little area right here. And I just thought I'd come down, and it's a cool little area to kick back, and in the summers it's super cool, local vibe for sure. But I wanted to talk to you. There's a freeway right behind me, so I'll move the camera in a little closer. Hopefully the sound will be decent enough. But I hope you guys are all doing great in the chronic illness space. It's no fun. I've been there. I'm still far from the guy I was. And one of the things about chronic illness is it takes a lot out of you. I was talking to this one buddy of mine who's going through it too, and I met a few people in the community that I kind of buddied up with. And when it comes to joining Facebook groups and getting going, watching tons and tons of videos, and I mean, we're all looking for answers, just anything. And it's tough watching people recover, and you're like, why am I not recovering? What am I missing? So number one, when it comes to the groups, I think they're good initially because you're like, okay, I have some people, I'm not alone, and you find community. But there's a lot of pain in there, and that could be, I've read some stuff that was probably more harm than good. I've probably read more things that were harmful than helpful. So really be careful inside of those groups. I don't participate in those groups anymore. But I still do have a couple friends that I'll check in on every once in a while and stay connected to the community. Sometimes I feel guilty, like I should go back to the community and offer to tell my story or just be there, support others. But when you've been afflicted with something, a lot of times your first, intuition is to go, get back to life, and social media is such a rabbit hole, and it's so consuming, and our phones in and of itself are already spending so much time. But I don't know, at some point maybe. I'm still pretty early on in my recovery. I got a really bad flu, viral and bacterial infection, and then I think the stress really was the kicker. The stress is what really took it over the top. And I even now, the symptoms that I feel here and there in the past would have sent me over the top. I would have instantly been, to the doctor or the hospital or urgent care somewhere. You're just really on heightened alert and anything that doesn't feel right. So it's really learning how to be comfortable being uncomfortable, and then teaching your brain how to do the things you were doing before, even though you're not feeling good, that you would normally do. And so obviously you're going to be limited in your capacity to do the things that you were doing, but you can't, in terms of full strength, but you can go out there with limited strength and still do some things. Like today, it would have been super easy for me to just chill at home. But I'm really excited, of course, to get back. I can do almost everything I was doing before. Not quite as well, not quite as strong, not quite as much endurance, but I can still go do a lot of the things. Go to the beach, travel, and do a lot of things like that. So one of the things I want to kind of, let you guys know is that this is a mind-body condition. Yes, your body probably triggered it, but your mind is what probably sent you over the edge and is probably keeping you stuck right now if you're stuck. Like I said, I had a couple flare-ups, setbacks, hiccups, we'll call them, and they were scary because I was like, I thought I was out of this. I didn't know you could relapse and go back to the way you were. So with that being said, don't let that deter you if that ends up being the case. Just do what you're doing, wait, it'll pass, and just get back to doing what you were doing before that was working, and it will help. So I hope you guys appreciate the video. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. We'll see you on the next video.